Hey everybody, this is Peter Beak. Most of you know that Lou Piniella has many rookie cards. And I'm going to show you all of them and tell you a little story about Lou. He was actually signed in 1962 by the Cleveland Indians. But later that year, he was drafted by the Washington Senators from the Indians. So this shows him in 1964 as a rookie star for those Senators. Shows him as an outfielder, and he's sharing the card with Mike Brumley. In August of '64, Piniella was sent back to the Baltimore Orioles for a trade. And he actually played 4 games for them in 1964. He spent some years in the minor leagues, but prior to the 1966 season, he was traded from the Orioles back to the Indians. And he got his second card in 1966 as an Indian. Once again, he shares a rookie card, this time with R. Scheinblum. See who R is? Richie. So he has a card in 1964. And then there's a gap, 4-year gap, and he gets his second card in 1968. But once again, he has to share it. He did get into 6 games with those Indians in 1968. In 1969, because of expansion, the Seattle Pilots picked him up, and Lou got into his third card. But once again, he has to share it with Marv Stahel. I don't know how to pronounce it. So here he is, his third Topps baseball card, but he still doesn't have his own card. He actually did not play any games for the Pilots. He was with them in spring training when this card was probably photographed and set up to be produced. But right after spring training, he was traded to the Kansas City Royals. So the next year, 1970, he finally gets his own card. And he gets a nice rookie cup. Little trophy for all that waiting. So there he is with the Royals. Lou Piniella outfield, rookie cup. After 3 shared rookie cards, the 4th one, he finally gets his own. Now, Lou had a good career. He played 135 games for the Royals. He was traded to the Yankees in 1984. And he did very well there, did very well in the World Series the Yankees went to. Total of 18 years in the bigs. So Lou had a solid career. But then afterwards, he became a manager. He managed the Yankees, the Reds, the Mariners, the Devil Rays, and the Cubs for 23 years. So on top of his 18 years playing days and his 23 years of managerial, Lou had a very successful career, and I think, is my opinion, someday he probably will go into the Hall of Fame as a manager. So Lou had to wait had to wait more than 3 years, but he had to wait 3 top cards before he got his own. And once again, the 64 as a senator. Then they didn't have cards for a few years. And then the 68 as an Indian. 69 as a pilot. And then finally his own card. And he had many cards after that. But I'm going to tell you about another story. Another player. Oops, sorry about that. Bill Davis. In 1965, Bill Davis was with Cleveland, and he actually played 10 games. And he was on a Topps card, 1965 Rookie Stars. This year, they happened to do 4 players on the rookie cards, but there he is as first base for the Cleveland Indians. And he did get into 10 games. So there's his first card. So he gets his next card in 1966, which you would expect. But once again, he has to share it. Now he's the 1966 Rookie Star for Cleveland. Bill Davis, first base. So 2 cards, 2 shared cards. And in 1966, he did get into 23 games with Cleveland. He had injuries and he toiled in the minor leagues, but he did manage to stay on baseball cards. It's property of Cleveland. 1967, he gets his third card. Once again, he has to share it with Gus Gill this time. In 1966, so right now he just tied Lou Piniella. 3 cards, they're all shared. But he gets his 4th card in 1968. This time he has to share it with Jose Vidal. 4 cards, 4 times he has to share it. In 1969, the expansion draft, and he gets selected also. And he gets selected by the San Diego Padres. So Topps airbrushed out his Cleveland hat and put him on a 1969 Rookie Star for the San Diego Padres. Once again, he doesn't get his own card, but he has to share it with Clarence Gaston. Now, Clarence Gaston is actually Cito Gaston, and Cito didn't have a great year as a player, but he did pretty good as a manager, especially for the Toronto Blue Jays. He brought them to a World Series. But anyways, 5 years in a row, Bill Davis was on a Topps baseball card. 5 years, he had to share it. He did play 31 games for San Diego, and he was the starting first baseman in 1969 for the very first San Diego Padres baseball game. But that was it. He was done. He ended up leaving baseball. So he managed to get into 5 Topps cards. 1965 Rookie Stars. 1966 Rookie Stars. 1967 Rookie Stars. 1968 Rookie Stars. And finally the 5th one, 1969 Rookie Stars. 5 cards, 5 times he had to share, and that was it. No more baseball cards. So I don't know of any player that's come close to that. Like I showed you, Lou Piniella had 3 cards before his 4th card was a standalone. But poor Bill Davis got 5 shared cards, never to have a card of his own. So thank you for listening to the story of the rookie cards of Lou Piniella and Bill Davis. I hope you have a great day.